you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, the world just thinks you're not enough? That was my life. School was a battlefield I couldn't win. Every test, every assignment, every single question, it felt like my brain was moving underwater while everyone else ran on dry land. Letters danced across the page. Numbers slipped through my fingers. No matter how many nights I stayed up, no matter how many tears I cried alone in my room, I couldn't keep up. Teachers called me lazy. Classmates laughed when I stumbled over words. "Why are you so stupid?" they whispered behind my back. I tried to explain, tried to ask for help, but the words never made sense coming out of my mouth. My parents didn't understand either. "Why can't you be more like your sister?" my mother would snap. "Stop wasting time and do your work." My father just shook his head in disappointment. My sister would smirk and say, "Maybe school is too hard for you." I felt invisible, broken, like everyone was convinced I was failing on purpose. I blamed myself. I believed them. I thought I was stupid. Every day was a battle against shame, against myself, against a world that expected me to fit a mold I couldn't even see. Then one day, a new teacher looked at me differently. She didn't sigh or roll her eyes. She watched me carefully, noticed patterns no one else saw, and quietly said, "Emily, I think you might have dyslexia." Dyslexia. I had never heard the word before. At first, I didn't understand. Could that really explain everything? The confusion, the struggle, the endless feeling of being behind? Tests confirmed it. My brain wasn't broken. It just worked differently. Everything I'd blamed on myself, everything I'd carried as shame suddenly had a name. Relief flooded through me, but so did anger. Anger at the years lost, the nights I cried, the harsh words from people I loved, and then the hardest part, the real twist. When my parents found out, their faces went pale. All those years of scolding, comparing, blaming they hadn't known. They had believed I was lazy, not struggling silently with something they couldn't see. In that moment, everything changed. I wasn't stupid. I wasn't lazy. I was misunderstood. And that truth, that revelation didn't just explain the past, it gave me a power I'd never had before. The power to finally fight for myself, to learn in my own way, and to prove, to everyone and to myself, that I was more than enough.